Okay, so this is a little experiment with basically using tools with AI to just sort of see what it can do and where it can go. And so in this code base, basically I've got an agent loop set up. I've given it access to the AWS CLI. Today we integrated some of the project discovery tools, so Naabu and Subfinder. And so you can do things like, give it a very general high-level goal, like in this case, find all my EC2 instances and look at the security groups, see if they're connected to the internet. So we can get this going here. So I can kick that off, and you can see in this investigations folder, it starts up, builds an index of sort of the context of what's going on in this investigation. Each time around the loop, it's going to call one of these tools. Obviously, LLM is suggesting that. And in just a moment, we'll see it put the output here.
Is this, by the way, doing it just through analysis of the security groups, or are you doing it through active validation of a connection and trying those connections black box style?
So right now it just has the AWS CLI, so we couldn't do that. I mean, it has Naabu, so it can do some port scanning. The idea would be, yeah, we add more tools, give it a bit of information about the tools, and it could start to do more and more complex things. So you can see in the investigation here, it first described my security groups, then it found the instances. And I think eventually it's going to stop with a summary of the output here. But I'm really not giving it too much prompting about precisely how to use these tools or what's going on, and it's able to do a pretty good job. I can just show you some examples here. This is just a rendering, a more easy to read rendering of that. So in this case, the headline here is what I'm asking it, and it's, it knows how to do that, how to summarize that. This is a pretty simple one where it just has to use one call. You can see more complex things here where it has to, describe instances with AWS and then use Project Discovery here to port scan it. But it's able to do a good job there and kind of explains what might be running on those ports. This is a more complex example where I'm saying just, hey, enumerate all the ECS services and connect them, see what's connected to the web. And this, it actually has to go through quite a lot of steps. It has to describe services and clusters, and then it digs in and in and in, but it gets there in the end and it gets the right answer. So this is sort of an interesting experiment here, I think, shows some promise. And that's about the demo, I think.